It's like ooh la la, ooh la la. It's not hard to say how I feel. It's like ooh la la, ooh la la. It's kinda easy now 'cause it's real. Hey. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. 4 or 1,000. There's no adding up the number. So many feelings, gonna let it out, not under. Keep me guessing, keep me guessing, keep me guessing, keep me guessing. It's like ooh la la, ooh la la. It's not hard to say how I feel. Ooh la la, ooh la la. It's kinda easy now 'cause it's real. It's like ooh la la, ooh la la. It ain't hard to say how I feel. It's like ooh la la, ooh la la. It's kinda easy now 'cause it's real. Gonna say how I feel, 'cause I know that it's something real. Gonna say how I feel, 'cause I know that it's something real. Hey, hey. Gonna say how I feel, 'cause I know that it's something real.
Hey Maria, hi everybody. I'm trying to figure something out because I'm not quite sure where everybody is. Like you said, I wonder if I loaded in the wrong thing. Oh, let's go to home. Let's go to my channel. Let's go right here and see what's going on live. There that is. Let's see, go back to family. Yep, that's supposed to be it right there. Yep. Well, it's just you today, my friend. Yay. Papaya for dinner? Oh my gosh. It's just you today, my friend. Oops, I'll mute that so that that's there. Papaya, how yummers is that? Oh my goodness, that is awesome. I love papaya. Those kind of fruits are just, I have a mango shake that I often have, and it is just deluxe. I just finished watching your pour that you did of the 3 colors only for them, and you were going to submit it to the Massey challenge. It was very pretty. I really like the way that you added in the negative space afterwards. That feathering out and the way it did, it's reminiscent of what you'll see Sarah Taylor do. Sarah Taylor has to be one of my absolute favorites because she just does things so differently and so, she really just takes it to a whole nother level of interacting with the paints and whatnot. And the way you did that and added that on and then scooped it in and did it and spun it and everything, just really kind of reminded me that it was really, really pretty. I liked it a lot. So that's that today. Oh my goodness. I had this, the light was really bright in here a few minutes ago, so I didn't turn on one of my other lights. But then the cloud light went behind a cloud, big old cloud. And I was like, what? I was just looking at, you're in New Mexico, right? I was just looking at a photography workshop in December in New Mexico that a guy was doing. It was pretty reasonably priced to do the birds down there and that come through. And I was like, ooh, that would be kind of fun to go down there, and then I could double it up and go see Maria and all kinds of stuff. I have all kinds of grandiose plans of what I'd love to do. So let me just check my Instagram message to see if, oh, there's Gloria. I'm going to just check Instagram message. Sometimes I get messages from Angie on Instagram if she's doing things or stuff like that, but I haven't seen anything. So there's Gloria. Gloria, was there any difficulty finding my post or the link for today? I know I didn't do it as early as I did. I didn't do it till like 4:30 my time, but and I had so many. I had, so yesterday I did a live on a Transcend external storage device, opening it. And I thought I'd just do a live. I didn't, man, I should know better by now. You'd think this is 171 of these tonight, 171. You'd think by now I would kind of know what to look for and that I needed to bring the comments up and make sure I did that so that people could tell me when I'm like on mute and being stupid. And I got a message from Larry from Green Rumor that said, I saw it and half of it you're on mute when you were not on your main screen. And I was like, what? So I went back and looked at it and what my setup had been. And sure enough, I had my microphone set on, let's see, and I had my soundboard. Gosh, geez, do this. I had my microphone set on mute for those scenes. So it went, but the music was playing in the background. So I was going to dump it. I was just frustrated with myself for doing that. And it was hair cutting deal. Yeah. See, that was a whole different thing. Oh my God. So then I got frustrated with myself and thought, what the heck I'm going to do? So what I did was I put it on like private, unlisted, and then I downloaded it to my own and I did voiceover. Now, you guys who do voiceovers and who do, hey, hi there, I'm in my car and on my way home, so I got time for premiere. So I'll get a massive hello to everyone. Oh, yay, yes, your premiere, Nathan's. So you guys who do these voiceovers all the time and that kind of stuff, I so admire. I have a hard time with videotaping stuff and not ultra editing it and being super nitpicky. It's much, for me, it's much simpler to go live and just be extemporaneous. Yes, I plan it, but then I do that. So I thought, okay, I have to get over this hump of this learning curve of not being able to do this stuff that I think I can't do and I can really, and do something. So I downloaded it, took it into iMovie, and trimmed out some, obviously not some weird sounds, trimmed out what I could easily because I'm not a Final Cut Pro person. I'm not an After Effects or all those kind of, that type of things. Yes, give me Lightroom, I can do it. Give me Topaz, I can do it. I don't even like Photoshop. I'm not really very well versed in Photoshop. I get pretty, and I know my cameras, so I know how to do my settings and I know lighting and I can do that as a photographer. But doing this video editing stuff, I get super critical of myself. We all do. And it's something that I'm working on, and something I'm working on with my coach, with Doc Rock, and all of that. So I just went at it, and I did the voiceovers on it. And I had class with them today, and I said, I did it. I don't know how good it's going to be. So then I reposted it, took the old one down, reposted it as just a standard video about this Transcend jet drive that's like an SD card and fits in the SD slot on the MacBook Pro, but it's 1 terabyte of storage. And it was only, now you might think only, it was $189 for this little 1 terabyte storage thing that stays in here. If you get the new MacBook Pro and you want to up your storage in it, it's $400 a terabyte. So I have $189 versus $400 of this, and I can take it in and out. And plus I have my external storage drive. So this, unlike most SD cards that stick out from the machine, you know, that the machine edge is here and here, I can't do this. How can I? So here's the edge of the machine, and they'll stick out a little bit like this. This one lays flat, goes all the way in and lays in flat, and it can stay in there. The issue right now I'm running into is that I haven't figured out yet how to get it out very easily. You can eject it, but it doesn't pop out easily, which is good, but also, when I do want to put an SD card in. So who knows what's going on. So that was my whole thing to do this. So I did it. I reposted it. Be gentle on me if you watch it, because there is some goofs, and I didn't balance the audio very well, and I did this, but you know, as Doc calls it, you got to do he calls it the bombs, you know, a good bombs on it. What was it? Where when you do things, you got to be you, which I was. And if you go off topic, it's okay if you ramble, like I kind of tend to do. Mistakes, yeah, I've always been a proponent of mistakes. As a teacher, if I did things perfectly, I knew that it intimidated my students and that they would never try if they didn't see me make mistakes. So mistakes were okay. B for B-roll, didn't really have any B-roll on it other than when I went to other scenes or took it to that, but that's okay. And brevity. I cut it, it went from like 9.5 minutes down to like 5.5. Not bad. And a storyteller, well, you know me, I'm the storyteller as it is. Oh, so yeah, that's what I in class today with Doc Rock, bombs. That was the bombs. And also was the FYI, which stands to F your intro. In other words, people don't really want to hear all about who you are and what you've done and where you've been. They just want to get in on it. So I just dumped all that stuff and cut it out. So yesterday I did that and it went up wrong with the complete mute on the audios, and that was my big fail yesterday, and I was very frustrated, and I did 2 separate things like that they're like, ah. So today I worked through it and I got through it. It's my Saturday day where I kind of pushed through. And just now I also just found my paperwork for my flight to Africa that I had paid for in 2019, 2020, and is good for like 720 days after because of the pandemic. But I was having problems finding the number and all that stuff, so I found all that. So if you're wondering why I'm rambling, I've had a glass of wine. Yay! And here we are. So, oh, look at people are here, so I'm going to come back in and check in. So, so you guys, if you haven't seen Maria's latest pour, she did this 3-color pour. It was very pretty. And she's having papaya for dinner, and I'm very jealous about that. And Gloria's here. Lots of artists. She says retire in New Mexico. Maria does, because that's where I think I want to go to there's a photography workshop down there, because there's this place where the birds, there's these huge migration of flocks of birds. Let's see. And then Nathan, oh, Gloria, you saw that today, yay. Hear the cutting of the envelope, crunch, crunch, that's good. Nathan's here, he's in his car, he's on his way home to get home in time for his premiere, so he'll say a massive hello to everyone. And Deirdre's here, and Tamara's here, yay. Gloria's there, Tamara, and Tamara, I hope that you have had a night, you've had a night to sleep on all the stuff that we dumped on you about all your covers and everything. My second big bit of advice on that is let yourself sleep on it for a little bit. Give it some time to percolate and fester. That's a bad word. Oh my gosh, to see what really comes out and what works and what speaks to you the most. And we will be glad to look at anything else and hold your hand through the entire process. Yes, Angie, hi. You have another premiere waiting to open, so I wrangled everyone over here. What? Oh yeah, I have premieres scheduled for when I'm gone. I've already recorded and scheduled those premieres for the 22nd and the 23rd, I think, when I'm gone in Yellowstone. So yeah, I'm up ahead on those, and I posted them ahead of time because I was afraid I'd lose them in my computer. I've already lost a story that I recorded for you guys, and I can't find it. The librarian, you can't get lost in the lost and found. Oh, that's a whole nother book. But yeah, Lost in the Library. This is the librarian's lost in her own cataloging stuff. Yeah. Thanks, Angie. Hello, everyone. Chat. I'm a super stream of consciousness, so I digress a lot. My sister was trying to correct, but I told her that art is my therapy, not making the video. She laughed and let me be. Good. Yeah, because going off topic, if that's who you are and you come back around to it, and that's who people expect you to be, then that's perfectly, that's what Doc was saying, and that's who he is. He's always going off on these. He's a former disc jockey, and he does all these things, and he has all these music references that I don't know, and these hip hop references that I don't know. And I told him today that he needed to, make a white girl reference library for me, because I just don't know his references at all. He just about died laughing. It was too much. Tamara, and there, and I pay for 2 terabytes of storage. Yeah, I have. I pay for external storage too in the cloud, but 2 terabytes wouldn't even hold my photographs. So, Maria, I have an 8 terabyte backup that is full. Mainly of photographs. And so I have things split in. I have 4 terabyte and an 8 terabyte and a 2 terabyte that just holds my live streaming, and then this additional 1 terabyte is theirs for. So I have a lot of stuff. If I would dump stuff, it would be fine, but I'm kind of a hoarder on my computer. Yay. I'm a goof. You're a goof. Mistakes make us human. Yes, that's right. It was always the thing that Nathan always is talking about how he's like wishes I had been his teacher. But one of the things that I learned from my dad and everything and all along was that if I didn't try to do it and work through it in the same way with the kids and make mistakes and show them, they weren't going to risk making that mistake in front of me, especially if they weren't quite strong enough or confident enough in their abilities. And then when you're working with little kids, yes, they have a lot of confidence in a lot of things, but some things they don't, and it only takes one shutdown for them to completely shut down. And so you have to be really careful with that. Thank you, Gloria, for the thumbs up. Hi, folks watching on TV while finishing some crafting. What are you crafting? Trying the stone look finish for some vases. Yay. In 10 days, Gail and I, let me see, just a second here. I have to find this. Hang on. Guys, not there. I have to find this for you guys, if I can find it. Where'd it go? Oh, fiddle-dee-dee. Gail Duke. Yes. So, she was saying there's only 10 days till our birthday. She and I have the same birthday. And so we just cracked up about that. We're like close to the same age, everything. We're both the youngest of 4 girls. Now I'm listening in stereo. Don't know why it isn't in sync. Oh, funny. I don't have 2 on. I muted my one that's there. That shouldn't be there. Oh, yeah. Okay, I had my iPad open. It could have done that. So occasionally what can happen when I'm doing all this, if I open my iPad to the program, if I'm not careful, it'll pick it up in a background microphone and it'll double echo. That happened the other day on a live stream, not me, Doc was on, and I said he was like the Wizard of Oz, and that's probably what it sounded like to you, Donna. I hope I got that off. I emailed you some pics from Fab and some artwork. Love. Oh my gosh. Let me check, see if they came in. Inbox. Oh my goodness. Angie. Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. Okay, so Angie's got some pictures from Fab, so I can pull those up. And let me pull this up into here. And we'll show those too when we're doing pictures and artwork. Okay, so first off, let's hop off in here. And everybody's saying, hi, I got everything. It was for tonight. Yes, I'll do it. I can pull them in. Don't worry about it, Angie. I got it. I had my glass of wine. I can do anything. So first off, Deirdre sent us this. And I'm going to take the timer off. I'm going to put it on pause. Yes. So this was for bits and pieces. And she said in her email to me, let me look on the email, that it needed a name. Nope, this was a message. She sent this on. Deirdre sends me stuff in messages. Messenger, there we go. Deirdre. Scraps. I'm a puffball in the woods. Please, I need a name, she says. Look at how cute that is. All that kind of stuff. Wow, what, I mean, that would be awesome to have at a holiday bazaar to sell. Whoopsie, where'd you go? Oops, hey, buddy, don't do that. There he is. I made it too small. There we go. Okay, so Deirdre would like a name for this one. So put them in the chat. You need a storage. Oh, yes, Donna. Donna, thank you. Yes. I will talk to you about that. I'll email you. I feel like my brain is scrambling on so many different things. It just feels like the trip to Yellowstone is coming fast, which it is. That the trip to Africa is going to be here before I know it. My sister Sarah she's got 3 more months on Ibrance, they said. And then we'll have another scan and see what happens. Today she was supposed to be able to have dinner with her son, Matthew, my nephew. She hasn't been able to see him for nearly 2 years. And he's different kind of things have been going on. And so on his way to have dinner at their house today, literally, he's just getting ready to pull in and he gets a text message from a coworker, and the coworker has COVID. So he pulls up to his mom and dad's house, and Sarah and he have to talk she has to be on the deck and he has to be standing by her car. It's been ages since she's been able to hug him, and it just broke her heart, and that just is so sad for me. I just was bummed. So that's on my head, all kinds of stuff like that. Yeah. So we need a name, though. Back to this. See, I'm waffling all over the place. Back to a name for this. So hopefully, live chat. Let's see. You're fun. You make my day. White girl reference. Yeah, the white girl reference. You think that's funny? It was so bad. I said, Doc, I said, your Puerto Rican black self really needs to give a reference to this Norwegian boomer. He was laughing his head off. Moose Live. Wish she'd join us soon. Yeah. Oh, Gail is often, she's always watching her mom at this time of night. So she watches afterwards and then sends me a message. I get a message from her almost every night, like about midnight. It's kind of funny. And there's Gloria. It's not anybody to refresh both. Legging one changes, maybe they can stream simultaneously, huh? It's going crazy, so there may be some dupes. Okay. We need a name. So Snowden. Oh, that's cool. Theme baby Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Sorry for the random announcements, but the painters today is the last day for buy one get 2 free canvases at Michael's. Oh, Donna, those are always random important things. Buy one get 2 free? Oh, I might have to hop on afterwards. It's not closed yet, Donna. I mean, I wouldn't. Granddaughter, I make all those. You can order online till midnight, Angie. Yeah. Sending her my love. Thank you. Ordered for store pickup even though I couldn't make it today. At least got them at that price. Yeah. Yay, he's home. What type of flowers are on the hat? I think they look like those little, little pine cone bits on it. It's very cute. Okay, so we got some names. And Snowden so far. Puffy. Once a year at last, just sucked up big. Oh, thank you. Okay, so we've got that. Then I did, so my bits and pieces is this one. And I did a video of me starting this. And it was stuff, different kinds of paper I had, and pens, and paint pens, and paper that had been all crunched up, and paint that was all dried, and I stuck it on. So this was what I did, and where it is now. It's done on cardboard, just like in that book, the Patchwork Bike. And this was my bits and pieces piece. And so let me, hang on, I gotta put, where am I here? I'm gonna switch to preview mode. There we go. And then I'm gonna go here to this and get rid of that. And then I can bring this one in. And then while you guys are looking, oh my gosh, Angie, there's a whole bunch of them there. Okay. Holy Ned. Okay, I'm going to see if I can make these work. And while you guys are looking at that, here we go. Okay. That didn't work. Well, fiddle. Okay, let's go to preview mode. Back to live mode. Okay, now we're going to go to Angie's. And this is her first piece since Fab. Okay. And then she did a bunch of other things. Let's see if I can pull them over on top of these. Okay, there we go. Then I can close out that one. Yay. Okay. This was something else she did. Whoa, what happened? Whoa, oh, I know what happened. Angie's got a timer on hers. I got to get that timer off. Hang on. There we go. That was my clever thing that I did. I put the timers on. There. Okay, there's that. And then, let's see. Here's one coming in. There's this. I'll cut that one out. Very cool. I lose track of where I am. There's Angie at Fluid Art. There's their name tag on. I'm so glad you got to go. With piggies and soft gel glass. Nice. Okay. So I'm glad she's telling us what these are, because I'm just pulling pictures in off of. And there's the party people. Yes, Joanne and Sparkle and Mina. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Okay, where am I? I think I'm here on this picture. Angie, I'm trying to get them out. There's Angie and Mina. And okay, here's another one of her. Let's see. And I can do the, oops, nope, that's the one I wanted to show. There we go. That's cool, Angie. Very cool. Wow. I like the negative space on either corner. And I just love the whole color combination and the way the swirls went really well. I don't know what this one is. Okay, here's another one. Let's hide that one and then give her this one. Up and here's a picture of a Sparkle and Angie, and I'm not sure who, and very cool. Excellent. And okay, got that one. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Did we show this one? I'm seeing. Oh, I think we saw that one. There we go. Look at this. This is really pretty. Really, really pretty. Oh my gosh, Angie. That looks like, you know, a brilliant sun. It has a very Japanese quality to it. Very. It's beautiful. Then here's one more. Let's see how the. Let's see if I can block out that other one so she can just see just one at a time. Yay. Cool. All right. There. So that one too. I gotta say, Angie, though, I think my very favorite of all of them is this one. That's my favorite. Just saying, girl. They're all beautiful, but just saying, that's just, yeah, very cool. Okay. Oh, from Sarah Max Galaxy Galaxy Poor Class, and I almost said that. Okay. See, now you're going to have me reading books that have words in them that are weird, because today it was all about the, what was the name of it? Something about the Wurkel? Yeah, because it's made up words. And yep, that's going to be there. There we go. Different. So let's see. Oh, I'm flipping to the other camera. You guys are. I'm flipping to the other camera. Okay, we're going to get started on a story because Nathan has his premiere at 7:30, and I want to be ready for that. And I go this way for this thing, and yeah. There we go. And I can read it. Okay, so the book that I'm reading tonight is, let me find it, called, well, there's two. If I have time, I'll read both of them. Froodle is the first one. It's called Froodle. Yeah, it's called Froodle. And you know, when we were kids, how we made up words, and had secret languages and all that kind of crazy stuff. Well, that's kind of what this is all about. That whole idea of, what if that's the way things were? Froodle by Antoinette Portis. And the artwork is really, it's got some really simple straight kind of lines and puffs, and it's like if you look at the trees, they almost look like they're made with popsicle sticks and puffs that you use for cleaning. And I just love the simplicity of this whole artwork. Froodle by Antoinette Paris. All year long, the dogs went woof, and the cats went meow, and the birds in the neighborhood went caw, coo, chip, peep, chip, peep, caw, coo, coo, chip, peep, caw, coo, chip, until one day, out of the blue, Little Brown Bird didn't want to sing the same old song. She didn't know what she wanted to say. Caw, coo, chip. But it definitely wasn't peep. Something silly, maybe. Froodle, Sproodle. Definitely. Crow was not amused. What did you say? Udo? Uh-oh. She meant peep. Little brown birds say peep. Like doves say coo. So true, we do. So Little Brown Bird said peep. But 6 minutes later, 6 minutes, something else slipped out. Tipple biffle, just a little biffle. Stop. You are a little and brown, and you say peep. But she just said miffle. Olive, anyone? Dove liked to keep the peace. But even snack time stopped, not even snack time stopped the stillness from spreading, because Cardinal figured out there could be silly red birds too. I don't know if I can flip this. Let me see if I can rotate it. Cardinal figured out that there could be silly red birds too. Ickle, zickle, pickle, tickle. Stop it! Too late. There we go. Now Dove was wondering if there could be silly white birds. Oobly snoobly. Oh, there could. You too, Dove. Try it, Crow. Everyone knows there is no such thing as a silly black crow. Please come back. You too do something. We'll mind our peeps and cuckoos. Lost cause. But Little Brown Bird knew they wouldn't mind them forever, so she wondered, could crows be silly too? Cloggin', zoggin', itchy boggin', fooblick, dooblick, not a goobrick, sliggy, quiggy, sinker triggy, puppy, scruppy, hop up, Whoopee! Crows could. Flooding. Yachts. Plemish. The neighborhood was never the same. Oughts. Blurv. Flisk. Inkabadink. Schmoodle. Skerpoodle. And that's my silly book for tonight. Froodle. Just something silly and fun for that. I thought it was a good book about words because I have this really cool book on poetry that I wanted to read, but it's a longer book and it's a serious book and I wasn't feeling serious after my day. So the other one is just about absolutely beautiful artwork. And since we've already had some really beautiful artwork, this one I think you'll like too. So on this one, pay attention mainly to the art in it. It's by Deborah Friedman. And I was just going to see if I could find anything about her real quick. I closed that window. I had it open. Aura Friedman. But then I closed my Google and boom, there it was gone. So Deborah Friedman, here she is. Screen share, there she is. Let's find out about her. She was an architect once upon a time, but now she loves to build worlds in books. Yeah. Her first picture books were tiny and handmade over 30 years ago for her own children. And her first book debuted in 2007. Since then, she has written and illustrated many more, including Blue Chicken, oh my gosh, The Story of Fish and Snail, Shy, This House, Once, and most recently, Cat and the Meaning of Life, and Is Was. Her books have been translated into 9 different languages, adopted in classrooms across the country, and received many star and rave-reviewed honors and awards, including the Society for Children Book Writers International Crystal Kite Award and a Parent's Choice Gold Award. So she's done a lot. This will be fun because this book, you know I love language and I love the way words are put together and how you switch them around and you can get completely different meanings. And in this one, it is basically one word, but just how it's used. And she did this incredible watercolor background to everything. And there's probably not more than maybe 10 or 15 words in the entire book, repeated and used again, but it is so beautiful. I hope you guys really enjoy this. It is called Is Was. And her color palette and what it says and how she used that color palette to help create the whole story and to tell the part of the story is pretty amazing. Is Was by Deborah Friedman. This sky is the same sky that was blue, but now is spilling down. This rain was. The same rain that was drips is now sips, and song is. Was. Where singing was, a buzz is was, sunshine is was, a shadow is, quiet is, but listen, the earth's heart beats, was, 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 blue is, blue was, still, this sky is the same sky. That was. I just love that book. I just think the colors, it was just so, the watercolor work on it. Oh, it's the pages like this one, the tone and the little chipmunk turned purple, and the house, and the moon. So pretty. Oh, cool. Angie, I'm glad that was really great work. Okay, you guys, it is that time of day. And I babbled a lot at the beginning because I was babbling and I'd had all my kind of stuff in. It was a day and I missed babbling to my friends. And you guys, I needed to babble to you guys. So that's kind of the way it was. Let me go back here to this page here. And I learned so much about art and YouTube and about friendships and about life. Yay. Angie had a good time. I'm so glad. Froodle. Froodle. Yeah, there's a book by, we read one of his other books, his picture books, but it's called Froodle. And it's a chapter book, and it's about a boy who makes up a new word for pencil, and it's that whole type of thing. Yeah, the crow does look pissed in that one. High school math, a former cheerleader, I see when I hear old cheers in my head. For Wildcats. Chew 'em up. Oh yeah, I didn't make it as a cheerleader. Yeah. Angie says I'm starting to make sense. She's had too much wine. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm sure there are birds that curse. What was it? I was trying to convince India the other day. She was on and saying that somebody, oh no, it was Diana Gladney that was saying that she'd come out and they'd been all over her car, and I said she irritated the crows, and they told all their friends. She didn't believe me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's scientific proof. Crows will go and tell everybody. If you've ever seen the videos of the crows at the Bothell campus of the University of Washington, that they come in every evening at twilight, and they come from as far away as over 100 miles, and there'll be thousands of crows, tens of thousands, and they come and roost in these marshlands every night. And it's the scientists have figured out that they come in and like they communicate, and they tell each other, and then they go back out. And but they come from, and that's up in like the north end of Seattle, and they'll come all the way up Highway 2, like 100 miles away, or from as far away as Sumner or beyond. They've tracked how far these birds come, and it's every night. It happens every night. It's weird because you can be driving up the freeway and you'll see this black swoop of about 1,000 birds coming in, and they'll come all in from different directions, and they're all heading to the same place. Crows are smart. Don't ever tick them off. Be nice. Apologize to them if you get in their way. Tell them you think they're cool and that they're welcome. Otherwise, they'll poop on your car. Yep. Just saying. All right, you guys. Live chat reminder, everybody. I can hear but needed to message my son back. Granddaughter. All right, you guys. I am going to hop off so we can hop on to Nathan's, because he's got a premiere, and I'm excited. I'm going to go upstairs, pour another glass of wine, have dinner, and watch Nathan. Did you watch the Kentucky Derby today? Did you see that horse win? Gosh, I'm sorry, that's a whole nother thing. Went off at 80-1. A horse scratched yesterday. They called these people and said, bring your horse in. And they said, okay, they arrived last night. They were number 20 in the whole lineup. Horse went off at 80-1, and it won. It came flying through on the inside at the end there. Oh, it was the best Kentucky Derby race I've seen in a long time, since Seattle Slew won. Yeah, okay, so I like horse races. All right, you guys, that's a whole nother little blurb, and I am going to hop on right here and go through the rest of your messages and putting them up and say, until next time, keep looking for the beauty hidden in plain sight. Thanks for listening to my babble and my ramble and everything. And it's just because Angie's been gone all week. I'm going to blame it all on her because I had so much to tell. And she has so many things. It's so great to have everybody back in and to see you all. And I accomplished something. And now we're going to go sit back, watch Nathan, and cheer him on. Yay! So go look in the mirror. Say hi, beautiful, and I'll see you next time.
In the heat of the night, we could get lost in all the lights and sounds. Feel alright, we won't go home, we will just stay here downtown. There's not just stars on the boulevard, they're in the light in your eyes. Oh, we don't need no black cards, I just need you by my side. We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too.
See, I knew you guys would appreciate the beauty of the book. Even minimal words, you love the art.
You blow my mind, looking like
Yay,
a
good, Deirdre.
better than
I'm a little bit aggressive. Ooh, Deirdre, that's dangerous to tell me
don't even
that.
try. Not average or typical, I put you on a pedestal. There's not just stars on the
Ravens
boulevard,
are awesome.
they're in the light in your eyes. Oh, we don't need no black cards, I just need you by
Never have been able to watch that whole movie, Deirdre. I can't.
be shameless, famous,
Yay, thank you for posting his premiere.
love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too.
Yesterday, there was a horse that scratched. They pulled it out. Yeah.
We could be famous, we could be famous, we could be famous.
Ew. See you at Nathan's.